Oh, hello, and I'm back. I'm Val Baria, a person with autism, and today I'm already preparing for tomorrow's big day, and that big day will be my debut as a full-time motivational speaker for my seminar in which I did in Canada last year called Stand Up, Speak Up, Fight for the Right, in which this seminar talks about self-expression, self-advocacy, and there's additional supplementary topics including musical etiquettes and being me. And what makes me have this fantastic seminar? I found this a major first for a person with disabilities because they do not have much seminar about self-expression, self-advocacy, like voicing out their frustrations within the PWD community by telling their concerns, then the negative sides, and then the positive sides, and the improvements. As a person with disability, autism in particular, I stressed that self-expression for person with disabilities must be an agenda for other PWDs to speak up. If they don't have the voice for other people, then they shouldn't keep their voices themselves. They should speak it out, even if it's very a shame for other people and embarrassing, but it would not be embarrassing because we're promoting authenticity and transparency. And what makes me doing this seminar as part of my community work, having this opportunity to show my expertise of self-expression, giving me this chance to give chance to person with disability community, other PWDs to find their voice, find their expression, observing the surroundings and like what's going on in here and what's not the best. That's probably the reason why I put up this seminar, to give them a chance to speak up. The reason why I included a vocalist in each part, especially on the stand-up part and speak up. The good news and the bad news and the improvements of the PWD community. We shouldn't be ashamed of speaking our negative side. Let's be transparent, and starting today, let's accept this authenticity and transparency, because honestly, we never accepted them because we're afraid to be true to ourselves and we're afraid of being judged. Anyway, I've been through that part, but we don't mind people who did negativity judgment because that's their job, that's their responsibility. It's not not our responsibility to not responsibility to control their thoughts, but probably their fault if something happens bad. That's not our fault. We're just doing our part to speak out our minds. Since in my country, the culture nowadays is more self-expressing, especially there is this news coming like political issue, and then negativity comes out and we're able to express our thoughts out from our hearts, and that's probably major forte for my country's self-expression technique or tactic. Here for my seminar, it's gonna be more formalized and organized, where all attendees for tomorrow's workshop, Rain or Shine, will have their chance, will have their shot to speak out what's on their mind when seeing this kind of concerns. Yeah, concerns. And it's major impact on our PWD community. And for the speak up, I'm going to talk about my perspectives on the labeling of autism or autistic or with autism. And of course, I'm gonna highlight that because I'm autistic. And we're gonna know the reason why, the labeling, the proper labeling, the proper way of labeling a person with autism. Let's find out tomorrow. And Fight for the Right is for the interactive activity where they can write positive and negative thoughts about their disability, and additional vocalists that voice out their concerns and what should we do out of all the positive and the negative impact in the PWD community. Then the musical etiquettes will be discussed as well. And Fight for the Right, going back, I'm sorry. Fight for the Right will be what are our future plans as a leader, individual, and an advocate for a person with disability community. And there will be interactive activity again. They could fight for the right to write their positive and negative about the PWD community in my country. In the Philippines, of course. There's musical etiquettes. It's a supplementary topic in which for a person with disability in the music world, and with its encouraging advices and the roles that I have as a person with autism. And I'm going to talk about my background, more about me and my websites, and being me. It's also my 30-minute workshop, rather seminar talk, in which I did last year after my Hong Kong competition. And being me, the 30-minute talk that I have, I did it on my grandma's birthday, which is December 16. And it's gonna be more personal, since the stand-up speak up Fight for the Right is very general for PWDs in the community. And being me is more detailed about me as a person with autism. And I'm gonna be quick as possible. Not really. Because I have only one job, and only one job. And that is ministering the inspirational works as a person with autism and advocate for person with disability in general. And I would like to show my expertise. Yeah, the reason why there is being me in the latter part of the workshop seminar. Actually, Stand Up Speak Up Fight for the Right is a joint seminar, which is PWD's attendees will give chance, and then after that they will give me the chance to speak up. Yeah, so it's gonna be win-win situation here tomorrow. Being me is acronym of my personality as a person with autism. Brave, encouraged, inspired, nurtured, and glorified. So I'll give some definitions of this first, just so you know. Brave means my struggles, worst problems, situations, and how did I counter those? How do I deal with it? Encourage is how can I encourage myself to a brighter future? for a brighter life. Inspired, the middle of the letter of being word, the definition of it is the definition of the word inspiration, of course. And then nurtured. How did I learn from the struggles? And how did I learn everything as a person with autism? And lastly, the glorified. I chose two Bible verses from that glorified section. And there will be more fellowship with other person with disabilities after my talk. If they need more fellowship for lunch, and while doing their lunch, taking their lunch, they will have so much fellowship with me, taking pictures as well, and an interview, if they don't mind. And I'd be very happy that I'm not being rude here or being selfish or what. I will be very happy. I will be very welcome for press release or media release, because this workshop is not for me. This is for everybody to listen, to appreciate person with disability appreciation following off the National Disability Prevention and Rehabilitation Week last week. So I don't mind if there will be media release. I'm sorry if I'm too ambitious for that, but let's face it. And of course there will be more. I will try my best to do the live stream of the whole workshop, and for those people who cannot really make it because of the strong typhoon, and for those non-Filipino residents, will be strongly interested to watch my seminar, even if I spoke Tagalog. But I would try my best to speak English and Tagalog spontaneously. Since the PowerPoint report is in English, I will speak Tagalog for the sake of majority of PWTs can understand Tagalog, but I can balance it with Tagalog and English at the same time. So there you have it. You already know the whole summary of my workshop called Stand Up, Speak Up, and Fight for the Right. And the reason why I have this will be my solo seminar, in which is going to be my community work as a community achiever with autism. And this has been Velbaria saying good day, bye.